Oh, oh God. I think otherwise. So, hello everybody, and welcome back to F1ABEEZ tier next. We are at Imola today, and due to the sprint weekend, meaning we have short qualifying, followed by 11 lap race, I think is, followed by 50%. So we've got a lot of commentating to do today. No one's set a lap yet, so we don't really have anything to talk on at the moment. We've only got 10 drivers in today. There might be a couple. We've gone on to DG just as he's span into the wall there. Get everything up in sector 1. Looked like a bad crash there. Get our tyres up and then get that down. I think for 11th is AKA is setting his lap first, so we'll get on board with him through here. He's going to get DRS open for this last little bit. So it's an 18.1 for the first lap, which is quite a good lap. With 11th Ferrari. Oh, that was invalidated. Ooh, Gina Cole's 19.2. Still a good lap. Not too far off AKA. Again, it's only their first lap, there's definitely going to be room for improvement. Combat coming down. And it's like, ooh. I don't know what's happened there. Ran in the penultimate corner. Decent X out there, hasn't lost it on the curb, that's something that happens quite a bit. He's gonna. I was banking that. I can't tell if it's invalidated or not, it isn't showing up on my screen. Mercedes coming across the line now. Watson, 16.8. That is a very, very good lap. Over a second quicker than AKA. Very good first lap from Watson. Kappa coming down to the line now. Again, just another banker invalidated as well. Is that 11th? Yes, it is. Around the penultimate corner. Goes on that curve, doesn't spin. It's quite easy to spin around there. It's a 16.2 for 11, goes 6 tenths quicker than Watson. 16.2 is very, very good. You might see some drivers like 11s dipping into the 15s, which would be... I've just realised I was probably very quiet through all of that, but yeah, we might have see some drivers like 11s getting into the 15s. Anyone else got a lap ready? Watson's trucking into bits of Kappa. He's on his lap. We're on the penultimate corner. We get DRS open. Hits the wall there a bit, so 16.8 for Kappa. 24 thousandths of a second behind his Mercedes teammate, Watson. I think Combat Fit will be next to set a lap. 53.2 in the second sector there. Couple tenths slower than Kappa, I think. Yeah, I think he's aborted the lap. Yeah. Doesn't really look like he's pushing at the moment. He is on 2 lap also. Piper is on his push lap. There's a bit onto that bumpy curb on the outside there, we've got yellow flags. There's an Alpine. Piper sets a 120.6 there. Combat a 128. Somatic also going out now. 2 Red Bulls yet to go out. Oh wait, is Capacam's backfill? I think Capacam's is backfill, which means you can't set a lap, so Capacam's is going to end up with a quali ban for tier 2, I think. When you just clocked that. Yeah, coffee machine and somatics on his lap, purple sector 1 though. I don't know if that's a real or a fake one, he's on the grass. It's got the Sebastian Vettel helmet on there, which I respect. Really nice too there. Gets the power down nice and early. 51.0 second sector. Purple there as well. Looking like a solid lap. Might see our first 15 here from Somatic Coast. Can take a lot of the curb on the outside there. Still gets a nice exit. It's going to be a 16.6. 4 tenths off 11th. Setting 2 purple sectors. Not sure if that's real. Ooh, Mercedes, yellow flag, just Watson. Alright, let's see who's on the lap. Ooh, someone's on the gravel there. Might be aka Coffee Machine on their first lap of the day. Let's see how their sector 2 matches up to some of the other drivers. 51.07, quite close to what Somatics was. He gets a purple sector 2 as well. Again, I can't really tell if that's a real one, because with Codemasters you never really know, they just give false purple sectors. Ooh, a bit wide there. Still manages to get a nice exit. It's going to be a good lap. Just 16.9. Marginally slower than Kappa and Watson there. Got a decent gap between 5th and 6th at the moment, 6 tenths. I reckon Hyper's got a bit more in it though. McLaren are on a championship charge at the moment. Me and Smith are leading the Tier 3 Constructors Championship. So I'm rooting for Hyper here. Codded, still in the pits, yet to set a lap. Oh yeah, never mind. Codded is backfill. He will not be setting a lap. That is my bad. He's Tier 1, I think. So yeah, he won't be allowed to set a lap. Kappa retired from setting there. In the pits, so Watson, we can have a look at 2 tenths up. He is sat in 4th gear, so something tells me this isn't his. Oh wait, no, that was what just did is push lock. He's on a 16.6 now. I'm very blind. He's 5 thousandths of a second off Somatic Coast. Hyper on his outlap, aka on his. Is this an actual lap? It's just from 3 lap old softs. So I think he'd probably go into the pits here. Because the tyre wear is very meh around here. If he's a very high or very low, yeah, chucking into the pits. Everyone's on that outlap. Who's going to get there first? We'll watch Jay on their outlap and 1 lap old soft. We've got Combat close behind him there, so be interesting. Ooh, Not very great sector 1 there. He's got combat right on there. Combat goes past. A sector there from combat. 82 tenths for, not 82 tenths, not around about 82 thousandths per second up in sector 1. Down in sector 2 here. Takes a wide line into the corner, doesn't go wide. Raindrops on the screen at the moment. It just makes everything even more interesting. Everyone's going to be scrambling to get their lap done. Not as clean as I think he would have liked to have taken that, but it's still a very good lap. 51.5, that's 2 tenths up on his best so far. Really nice chicane there. Gets the power down early. Also in this last sector to gain as much time as he can before the rain starts dropping. And combat flipper is 17.2, that moves him up to 6th. He is 3 tenths off Coffee Machine. Jay is gone back into the pits. Next is going to be Hyper, he's 58 thousandths seconds slower. And his best time at the moment, he's got one more sector to make it up. Come on, Hyper, you got this. Gonna have to nail these last corners. It goes a bit wide and takes a nice line. Nice corner entry there. Power down nice, and he's going to deploy DRS. And it's going to be a 17.4. It's a tenth quicker than his best, but still not quite able to move him up into that 6th position. So Hyper will stay 7th, I reckon, since I don't know if any of the people below him will be able to set a lap as the rain is starting to come down quite heavy. Somatics just started a new lap, this will be interesting. Beautiful line through those first few corners there. DRS has been disabled. This is not very good for Somatic. I don't think we'll see any more improvements at the moment. I think this is how we're going to be lining up for the sprint race. You can see the rain coming down heavier now on the halo of the Aston Martin. Took me a second there to think what car it was, even though it's written right there. In the Aston Martin with the Sebastian Vettel helmet. Kind of fitting, really, isn't it? Ooh. Loses it a bit there on the curb, if he doesn't spin out. Jay has gone out on a set of inters, which is interesting because I don't think those inters will be able to go quicker than the softs he set his time with. But we can still have a look. It's on that weird crossover point at the moment where I think it's too wet for softs, but not wet enough for inters. Like, you can see the track getting wetter, but I don't think he'll be able to improve that much, especially not enough to be able to take pole. AKA still out on those softs. Yeah, he's bought the lap. Coffee pushing in the rain, hoping to improve, but it's starting to come down quite heavy, especially in this second sector down here. You can see where the track is already getting some standing water. He's still managed to keep it on, not spun yet. Still able to put the foot down as well, surprisingly. 5 tenths slower than his best time. Yeah, these softs aren't going to be very quick anymore. Jay in sector 1 now on these inters to see how this happens. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, he's jumping all over the shot. This doesn't look like it's going to be improving on his best time, though. It's invalidated as well. He's 2.3 seconds worse than his best time at the moment. yellow flags, and that's coffee. I don't know why I swapped the coded there. Coffee in sector 1. Into CJ. Yeah, he's 4.6. Don't think he's pushing, but I really don't think these enters will be able to go quicker than the softs. I think this might be qualifying over at the moment. I don't think we'll see any more changes. How many people? I've got one person watching me at the moment. Absolute class. Yeah, someone's just said it's the sprint race wet. That's what Lem's just said. If it's wet, that'll make it interesting. I feel like I prefer a dry sprint race over a wet race. No, like dry sprint race rather than a dry race, just to make it that bit more interesting to commentate on. But I'm sure the drivers would probably want a dry race and a wet sprint race if one of them is going to have rain, because the sprint race gives you less points. I feel like it would be more entertaining if this actual race is wet. So anyway, that is our qualifying over. In front row of the grid, we have 11th Pharaoh with a 16.2. Well, that is our pole time for today, 16.282. Somatic Coast in second. On the second row of the grid, we have Watson and Kappa. Third row, Coffee and Combat. Fourth row, Hyper and AKA. Fifth row, J and DG. And on the sixth row by himself is Coded Ghost, sorry, not Coded. Our bottom two, 10th and 11th, not setting a lap. DG crashed out and Coded. I don't know why I keep saying Coded, sorry. Obviously wasn't allowed to set a lap because of his backfill. And now we're going to go on to the sprint race and see the weather, because I have no clue. I'm not sure, did that F1 Manager game come out today? Because I've seen, like, we've got a channel in the server about it. I'm not really sure if that F1 Manager game has came out. It looks pretty dry. I think our last two sessions will be dry. Ah, man. Sucks, but I'd like to see a wet race. I reckon that would have been entertaining to watch. And I said this, one of tier 3s is going to be wet, so I've just cursed everyone in tier 3, which I will apologise about tomorrow if it does happen. To those 3 people that are currently putting up with me, who do you think will win our sprint race and our real race?
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway ahead of today's
Right.
sprint.
Crofty's stealing my job. Bugger off, Crofty.
As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
The audio glitch. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. The audio glitch. I'd say the audio glitch ain't too bad today. As I said that, the cars started turning into lawnmowers. Alright. So we're just waiting for everyone to line up on the grid. There we go. Alright, so for our sprint race today, 11 laps. And it is 5 red lights, and we are away for our Imola sprint race. Oh, 11th gets a bad start there, losing positions to the top, losing positions to Kappa, Watson, and Coffee. Hyper Igniter making up 2 positions on the start. He's now up to 3 positions on the start. He's now up to 3rd. Everything is lagging. Never mind, he's up to 4th. What the hell is happening? 11th is down to 6. He's going to try and make a place on Codded here. Having a look down the inside. Lots of space left there. It's quite a hard corner to leave space on, but we managed to do it. Somatic down into 7th as well. Our front 2 have been swarmed. Ooh! Bit of a tap there on the rear by DG. Somatic and DG both lose it. Combat having a look on the inside there of DG. And get past, maybe try and get Jay as well. No, not able to get Jay there, but first lap and we've already had so much drama. Watson takes the lead. He's 2/10 clear of Coffee Machine, 1/10 clear of Coffee Machine. Coffee's going to have a look down the inside, and that is an audacious dive. That is ridiculous. What have I just seen? That is outrageous. That is an outrageous dive bomb. Maybe he missed his breaking point, but he definitely shouldn't have dived up the inside there. Watson manages to keep first, but he does after 3 seconds. He'll probably be able to get that removed, then we've got the clip on stream for him there. Gav ties up, everyone is on. So Hyper is on soft, so that's an interesting choice. I'm not going to knock it because he seems to have worked so far. Coffee gets a 3-second time penalty, that's good for Watson. Kappa slowly trailing behind these front 2. Just keeping steady gap. He's closing that gap now actually. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, these bottom 2. DG in the pits. Jay not in the pits, never mind. He said 1.6 tenths. And I thought we might have a battle, but no. Codded 6 tenths behind 11th Ferro here. Oh, okay, well, this game is only slightly bugged. Ooh, AK loses it, combats up into 8th, and he might lose a place to J as well, which he does. AK loses it off on the uphill corner that is so easy to lose on. It's happened to me one too many times. I feel your pain, AK. Elephant's managing to close the gap to Hyper here. Watson sets a 17.9 on those mediums. It's a solid lap for the race. Watson pulls a 1.6 second gap from Coffee Machine. Watson is absolutely dominating this sprint race. Still got 8 laps to go though, so anything can happen. Or this middle pack here starting to close together. 2nd all the way down to 5th, maybe even 6th. Up again at quite close to Kappa there, but loses the rear. 11th's now within 5 tenths of Hyper on the soft tyres. 11th is too quick, man. 11th is very, very quick. I do think he will be leaving us soon though, which isn't very nice. He's got, I didn't read the whole chat, but he's got something to do now, so he won't be racing in Tier M anymore, so he's trying to rack up as many points as he can before he can race anymore. Gonna have a look down that right hand side here on Hyper. See if there's sufficient. Ooh, bit of wheel bang in there. 11th just flies around the outside. Down the inside, sorry. What is that? I could really not tell. But Hyper has now got codded right on in. Kappa's off into 2nd, Coffee's dropped down into 3rd. Coffee's probably going to start getting swarmed here by 11th. 11th's already gained 2 tenths through those corners. Codded goes down the inside of Hyper there. Hyper goes wide. He's now in the gravel pit. He's lost 2 positions there, down into 7th. This is a sprint race, so only the top 8 get points. So at the moment we have Watson on 8, Kappa on... Watson on 8, Coffee on 7th, 11th on 6th, Somatic on 5, Hyper on 4, Combat on 3, J on 2, AK on 1, and DG on 0. all kicking off in this little middle pack back here. It's just allowing Watson to pull away. He's another gap now 3.1 to Watson at the front here. Coffee falling 8 tenths now, 8 tenths behind Kappa now. 11th right on Coffee. I was about to say ass, but I don't think that's very appropriate. Right on Coffee. This midfield battle is very, very good. It's a clean racing. Coffee's red light is already flashing. He's on 8% ERS. Somatic's on 30, and is there anyone else who's on quite low? DG's on 98. Watson's coming up on lapping DG here. So we might see a move from 11th on this next DRS train if he DRS straight if he can get close enough. That's a 3-second time penalty for Codded there. Is there anyone else? Keep an eye on 11th in this midfield battle. Jay Nichols gets a 3-second time penalty there. Multiple warnings. 11th and Coffee are very, very close. 5 tenths. 3 tenths, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one there. Between them. 11th, oh, loses the rear end a bit there. But luckily doesn't lose too much time. I don't even actually think he lost any. He's going to have a look on Coffee here. All the way to inside, he's forced onto the grass. Still manages to get the position now. Ooh, very deep into there, he's lost position again. He's lost another one. 11th forced onto the grass and manages to lose 2 positions. Coffee moving over on Codded there. Not really what you want to see. Ooh, no Red Bull is off. This Red Bull scrap has allowed 11th to get back into it. Loads of people get 3 second there, Hyper one of them. Oh, both Red Bulls have span each other, 11th gets a 3 second trying to avoid it. Coffee on 6 seconds now. We've only got 5 drivers without a penalty. A penalty is not something 11th would have wanted there. Both Red Bulls taking each other out there. I'm not sure who's really to blame for that. I think it was just hard racing from both of them. Looked quite wheel bashy, but that might have just been from my perspective. 11th and Somatic having a good battle. 11th managing to hold position there, still is safe in 3rd. 4 laps left this race and Watson has just pulled away. Gap's now almost 5 seconds, 4.6. I believe Watson's also got fastest lap. I'm going to check that. I don't know if I can check that. Oh, yes, it is Watson. Fastest lap by a decent margin, 2 tenths. There for fastest lap. Combat flipper 4 tenths off Hyper Igniter. Hyper on the soft compounded tyres, they are probably really, really worn. Soft tyres die out very quickly on this game. 3 tenths to Coffee and 4 tenths to Combat. Hyper is in a sandwich at the moment. Codded and Somatic getting quite close now. Gap's now 4 tenths between them. Oh, we've got yellow flags. And DG has span. He's been lapped by Watson 96, sorry. And his Kappa Cams is coming up on him now. Very unlucky for DG. Span twice, I think, so far. Or once he might have got damage, I don't know. But he was. 11, if Codded and Somatic battle, this is given 11th at 2nd place. He's got three laps to pull 3 seconds from Somatic. Out of a 3rd place on track. Is getting quite very close. Codded is now only 2/10 away from Somatic. Probably see a move on this straight which will help 11th quite a bit. These two start battling it out. It'll be a sitting duck on the straights though, so he's got hope that Somatic puts up a pretty decent fight and manages to keep Codded behind him. Codded's going to switch to the right hand side here around the outside. Down into turn 1, these moves never usually go well, but they've managed to leave space. I think Somatic backed out there, which was probably the right thing to do. Whenever you're on that inside line down into turn 1, it never ends well. Combat Flipper manages to get past Hyper Igniter. Hyper now down into 8th. But he will be 6th on sprint race points due to the backfill being ahead of him. I think we've seen a reset from Coffee there on track, but I did not get a clear view on him, so I can't accuse him of anything. But I saw yellow flags, and I think I saw a reset. Is that DG? DG span again in sector 2. He's now been lapped by he span and got wing damage. This sprint race has not been very great for DG. Jay Nichols is coming up on him as well now. Oh, and he's lost it. Oh no. This sprint race has gone from bad to worse for DG. Oh, he's span into the wall again. This sprint race is not looking good. Oh, yellow flags. Somatic has binned it. This is very good for 11th Pharaohs now. He is clear of the rest, if you will. Somatic spins it again. That puts Hyper, Coffee and Combat up into 5th, 6th and 7th. 11th chilling in 3rd at the moment. He will get 2nd due to Cavalcam's being backfilled. Watson's pulled the gap to 6.4 seconds in time we've been watching other drivers. DG is DNF'd, tied in the pits. Been a bad, unlucky race. I wouldn't say bad, he got very unlucky. Pit early in the race for damage as well. That wouldn't have helped. Put him 50 seconds behind, there was no real way he was going to be able to get into this top 8. Unfortunately. I reckon DG will come back in the actual race though. Eleventh Pharaoh closing in on Kappa comes. They have to go on the grass to overtake again. Oh, there's lots of bashing there and Kappa is hit into the wall. I have no idea who is to blame for that. He switched off at the wrong second. Codded on 11th here, might go up into 2nd. No contact. 11th backs out, he doesn't need to fight this. Codded is a backfill. So his points, he will get removed from the final standings. Capacams, no clue really what happened on the final lap. He's had his wing taken off. And now he is getting swallowed up by the train of cars. Jay picks up a 3-second time penalty. Coffee goes down the inside there. Very nice move. He's being chased down by Combat Flipper as well now. Combat and Type are both going to gain a position due to Coffee's penalties. 11 picks up another penalty of 6 seconds for him. But it's not going to matter. Watson wins the sprint race. That's 8 points secured for him. 11th comes 2nd in the TRM drivers. So that is 7 points secured for him. Combat is going to get 3rd out of the TRM drivers. So that is 6 points for him. Hyper, 4th. 4 points for him. Coffee, 3 points. Somatic, 2 points. And AKA 1 point. I might have done that very wrong. I think all of the tier M drivers get at least a point, I think. I might have missed out one of the drivers, but Watson comes on to win the sprint race. Whoever finished in 8th, I think it might have been Coffee. I think they're going to be on pole for the actual race, which will make it very interesting. Alright, so for our sprint race, our first place finisher is Watson 96. Second place is Codded. Third place 11th. Fourth place Kappa. Fifth place Combat. Sixth place Hyper. Seventh place Coffee. Eighth place Somatic. Ninth place aka Kev. 10th place Jay. And 11th place DG Rocker. All the tier M drivers that are behind a backfill driver will get moved up. So, aka Kev and Jay Nichols will both get a point from this sprint race. Alright, we are about to get it off, get underway for the race. Been asked to leave and join back, so I'll do that. Oh, can I please leave and join back game? Alright, can I leave, please, game? Oh my god. Alright, let me... Right, well, we're back. I've just been told to restart my F1 because of the lobby internet thing. So, we're gonna join back the session now. I apologise for the hindrance. We will get back in for the race, so that's good. Right, so we're on lap 2. Watson's in the lead of the race with 11th and 2nd. Hyper in 3rd. Coffee in 4th. Combat 5th. Somatic 6th. Cottage 7th. He's just overtaken DG. Capacam's 8th. J 9th. DG 10th. Oh, wait, what's happened to DG? He's just checked it into the pits. Cottage picks up a 3-second time penalty there. J only 2/10 off Kappa here. Ooh, what did I just miss? Combat and Coffee here. Let's keep an eye on this battle for the moment. On the broadcast camera too. Combat goes down now. Got down the inside, that's a nice move. He's now up into 4th Combat. Capacams is out of the session, this girl. Elementary and everything up. Oh, that is a retire in the pit. Okay. Keep an eye on this battle here. DG moves up to the 10th because of Kappa's AI. This battle is still currently the closest on track. It is still extremely laggy even after I have left and joined. Coffee going down the right hand side here on Combat. Oh, what the hell has just happened there? This race is still extremely laggy. But Coffee is just phased through Combat. That wasn't interesting to say the least. We'll go on board with 11th for the moment. Oh yeah, we're going to stay on board with these guys. There's not really much to commentate on the moment, everyone's quite spaced out. Quality gets another 3-second time penalty. Combat now 5/10 off. Coffee on 11% ERS. Coffee on 16. Hyper on 14. Jay gets another 3-second as well. Ooh. Combat goes around the outside of Coffee. Let's move. Oh! And Coffee has just hit Combat around on the exit of turn 1 there. This has not been Coffee's race. There was quite a few incidents last race, and we've had an incident on lap 6 there with Combat Flipper. Somatic, he's not going to be complaining though, he's managed to get 2 positions from that, he's now up into 5th. Watson's still pulling away from 11th here. Watson is showing. Oh, I did not mean to switch to PG. Watson is showing very, very good pace at the moment, pulling away by 2 tenths a lap. Cody gets another 3 seconds. That's 9 seconds already, right? Yeah, that's not very great. Might be because of the lag, but seems like a lot of people are having those issues at the moment, even after I have left and rejoined. Combat Flipper gets past Somatics. Oh, Somatics spun. I didn't see that. Somatic has lost it in Sector 1. He's slowed down to the AKA pass there. Coffee gets another 3 seconds. That's 6 seconds now for Coffee. The gap is starting to stabilise now between Watson and 11th. 11th managing to close the gap on the corners, but Watson managing to pull away on the straights. Fairly close ERS levels at the moment. I'm sure they will get more spread out as the race goes on. Currently it's looking like Watson is going to take a victory today. DG picks up a 3 second there. DG after pitting is only 8 seconds now behind Somatic Coast. Somatic gets a 5 second for speeding in the pit lane now. DG is going to get past him. DG is going to move up into 9th. Somatic has no wing. DG now in 9th, 12 seconds to the closest car. That gap is coming down quite quickly though, as DG is on the soft compounded tyres. Eleventh now within 1 second of Watson. It's 6 tenths now. Watson must have had an issue on the exit of corner. Ooh, Somatic Coast has left the session. Combat gets past Coffee Machine there. Combat gets a very good exit. He's 6 tenths clear now. Difference 5 tenths behind Watson. Whatever happened to Watson, it's allowed 11th to get back there with him. Seven tenths is now. Oh, Jesus Christ, the voice crack. 5 tenths is now the gap between Watson and 11th. Coming onto the main straight, 6 tenths now. 11th within DRS, he's going to be able to close this gap even more now. Oh! 11th has a bit of a spin there, but it might have just been a lag. 4 tenths, 3 tenths, 2 tenths, he isn't able to get the move done there. Just ever so slightly too far back. 5 tenths now. Ooh, Somatic. What has happened there? Somatic's AI is... What the hell is happening? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what is happening here? What the hell? I can't move it, but I can't go on to different camera type. I think Somatic Coast car's having a bit of a meltdown. Something's gone horribly wrong here. 11th gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help his case. I don't know why we're still watching him. 11th back with the action now. 11th 5/10 off Watson coming onto the main street. He's slightly closer this time. Watson gets a good exit, but 11th gets one slightly better. He's going to be able to close the gap down quite a bit. He might even see a move. He's not deploying ERS, so he will not be able to get it done, I don't think. Yeah, Watson, red light is flashing. He's on 10%. Watson pushing to keep 11th out of the RS here, but it's not working. 11th is matching. So there's another appearance from Somatic there. I have no clue what his car is doing, but sorry, his car is just sat in the middle of the track. Been quite a quiet race for Hyper so far, but he's got Codded behind him on the Arkham tyres, but with 9 seconds of penalties. Come on, Hyper, this is 32 points for McLaren if you keep this, mate. DG's had a spin in sector 3. He's retired. Oh, I was about to say let's go on to Somatic to get a better view of that, but we have a safety car, I think. I think DG has binned it going into the pits. Get a better. Oh, Jay Nichols has crashed as well. What's happened there? Jay Nichols crashed into the safety car. I think Jay has just crashed into the safety car. Oh, Somatic's car's going. Oh, no, it isn't. What is wrong with this car? It's just going to be there for the rest of the race. Oh my god. 11th comes out ahead of Watson. What's happened there? Everyone checking on the hard compounded tyres now. DG is going to be able to... Oh, never mind, not DG. DG to crash this. AKA is going to be able to close up the gap now. Better. Oh, well, no, he's going into pits as well. Everyone's chucked on a set of hard tyres. Oh, no, Coffee Machine and Codded both on the mediums. Red Bull doing the alternate strategy. Though I do feel like Coffee's just gone from mediums to... Has he? Oh no, Coffee hasn't pit. I don't know why he wouldn't pit. It is a free pit stop. Oh. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What is going on with this game? This game is broken. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh my god. What is happening? What the hell? What am I watching? I'm not sure if safety car will go in with Whatever the hell these two cars are doing. What the hell? What is wrong with this game, bro? What is wrong with this game? Coffee machine and semantic ghost cars just aren't moving. What's happened? COD is not gone past him. He's gone past him now. Oh, coffee machine's car is free. Coffee machine is free. But semantic ghost isn't. I don't know what this guy's doing. What is happening? Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god, this will get age restricted when it goes on YouTube. What the hell what is wrong with this game? Alright, so at least safety car's going in this lap. It's gonna be so weird that just driving around that one corner and it's just the car going backwards. Alright, 11th is going to be taken. Also wait for this restart. Apparently he's lagged through Watson in the pits. Good restart there. No collisions like there was in Tier 3 Jeddah. Which is good. 11th gets a good restart, but Watson gaining time already. Watson wants his lead back. He wants his Grand Slam. Oh wait, no. He won't get his Grand Slam because 11th's got pole. Never mind. He wants his 3/4. Oh! 11's gone off. That's perfect for Watson. Watson manages to slip past. 11's now in the gutter, literally. He's got Hyper next to him. Hyper's going to dive down the inside. There's Somatic Coast's car. I don't know what's happening there. 11's going to go for the switchback now. Not able to make anything of it there. Hyper Igniter up into second place. They're going side by side. So down here, down into the downhill corner. 11th manages to gain his position back. Hyper with a 5-second penalty, which I think he got for speeding in the pit lane. He's going to hope there's another safety car so he can chuck on the soft compounder tyres and get rid of that penalty. Hyper's still 3/10 away from 11th. 11th's dropped 1.3 seconds to Watson. Quadded and Combat Flipper going at it at the moment. Quadded switching to the left hand side. There is sufficient room left for both cars. Quadded gets to position. Will Combat fight back? I don't think he will. Yeah, smart move by Combat there, backing out. I haven't really watched AKA this much, so it was in for a sector in a bit. AKA is sitting in 6th at the moment, but he has got no penalties. In the event of a late safety car, he can move up quite a few positions. If the others continue to get penalties, then he doesn't. Penalties are a big thing at Imola. Everyone's usually quite bunched together, so if you manage to get no penalties, you'll get a few positions. Got a 3/10, sorry, off Hyper here. Gotta try and move up into 3rd, sorry. Somatic Coast has left the session. His AI is in his own little world at the moment, shifting from 1st to neutral. No clue what's happening there. Codded manages to get past Hyper on the main straight. That's the fastest lap for Codded there. It's an 18.8. Hyper gonna try and have another look. Isn't able to make anything of it there though. Ooh. Gets onto the grass there, Hyper does. He's now got 5/10 to Combat behind him with a 5-second penalty. That's not going to be too great for him. There's Somatic again. Oh my god, this game is so messed up. I don't know what the I'm not gonna say. Don't know what the hell is wrong with this game. It is so bad. Cody's fix your game, man. This midfield battle is quite close again. Watson's pulling away from 11th. Hyper gets another 3 seconds. That's not another. His first 3 seconds, he's got another penalty for speeding in the pit lane, I assume. We should probably have a look at that at the moment while everyone's sort of spread out. I probably shouldn't do this on the main straight, but just having a look what his penalty was for. Hyper attacks. Oh, wait, no, that's. Where is he? Where is it? I can't see it. Is this for? The hell? It doesn't say how we got 5 seconds. Maybe it's in pistols. No, God knows. Hyper lost 1.8 seconds for Codded already. Codded on 11th at the moment, 3/10. Codded has got insane pace at the moment. Watson 96 gets fastest lap. Oh no, Codded takes it back straight away. There's an 18.446. He's going to go down the inside of 11th Pharaoh, down into turn 1 now. He is absolutely tearing up the asphalt at the moment. Ooh. Not me to do that. Oh, a bit of a dodgy sector 1 there, but 11th loses time as well. Oh, there's Somatic again. Sit up. Codded managing to pull away from 11th. Well, oh god, yeah, no, he gains quite a lot through the corners. Codded has picked up the pace this race. Codded gets another 3 seconds. That's 12 seconds for him. I have a feeling he is really sending this race at the moment. He is full on sending it. He's got 12 seconds of penalties and 18 laps. Means he gets a penalty about every 6 laps. He's just gone 4/10 quicker. I have no clue how he's doing this. He'll just place on the bag. He's now within 2/10 of Watson. This battle is very, very close. Codded seems to have more pace at the moment, but Watson is managing to hold him off. Watson obviously on the slower compounded tyres, with Codded on the mediums and him on the hards. So. This battle has brought 11th back into the running at the moment with Watson, so that's probably happy. Oh, Codded. Oh, what the hell is happening? Codded manages to get past Watson either way. Let's make sure left space is left, nobody's spun out. Yeah, lots of space into turn 1, turn 2. Everyone's thing. 11th has gained lots of time from that little battle at the moment and is now on Watson's tail. Watson's still yet to get a penalty though, so He will still be winning this race with 12 laps remaining. This whole front pack is really bunched up. Watson's managing to catch Goat Podded while pulling away from 11th. Sorry, do apologise, I'm very tired. Got what I was going to say there. Been a very good race so far, lots of close battles. Cody strikes again with this Somatic Coast guy. Apparently only being 23 seconds behind, although I don't think his car has moved since lap 12. This whole front battle is extremely close. Cody had loads of pace, but I think those mediums must be starting to drop off around about now. If Watson's managing to keep up, all those hards have just gone insane, and they're starting to pick up the pace as well now. Hyper gets another penalty, that's 11 seconds now for him. Guarantee you that is not what he would have wanted while sitting in fourth, or third position, not including that. But Watson slips around the outside there, nice and easy. No contact, beautiful move. Cody's not giving up easy though, he's still on the back of him, only a tenth behind. With 11th following very, very close. There's Somatic again. Ugh. Cody 2 tenths now. Watson's starting to pull away, but Cody gets a very, very good exits there. Cody's straight line speed is impeccable. I think it's the only one we haven't really watched this little battle here. This Hyper and Combat. Combat must have made a little mistake. Hyper's managing to pull the gap quite a bit now. I mean, he's still got to put 11 seconds, or 6 seconds now for 11th Pharaoh. Things are starting to look up for Watson. Hyper's managed to pull a 10th in that last corner. Codded does not gain the position. Watson manages to hold it. 11th is going to have a look now as well. Isn't able to do anything there. 11th's got a lot more ERS than these two boys ahead of him. He slips down the inside of Cody Ghost at that chicane sort of corner in sector 1. The sector 1. Combat Flipper gets a 3 second. Hyper is very happy at that 5 second removed, then he has got the position on Combat Flipper and stays third. Most of the other positions, I think first gets 45 points, second 38 is it, and then third is 32, and then fourth is 27, so third to fourth there's a 5 point gap, and 5 points can make a lot of difference in the long run. So Hyper is going to be wanting to get at least a relate safety car so he can box and get rid of that 5 seconds, or he's just going to need to push like absolute hell. By the looks of it, he's doing option 2. Got it on 15 seconds now. I didn't see he got another one. Now 4 seconds. He's got the most penalties by 4 seconds. Watson's starting to pull away as well, but 11th keeping within that 1 second gap. Same with Codded. Jesus. Oh. Watson's managed to pull 3 tenths while I was having a drink. Watson looks very, very quick. Our front three are clear of the rest while they build a 7.45 second, 7.6 second gap, 7. Alright, the gap's increasing, we get it. Alright, they've built an 8 second gap to Hyper in 4th. The rest of the field is quite spread out, but these front three are very, very, very close. All matching each other on pace. Three tenths now. Oh no, it's dropped back down to 6. That was an amazing exit there from 11th Pharaoh. Watson is just pulling away. This is amazing. I thought 11th would have had this race in the bag easily, but Watson is putting up a very, very good fight. Hyper now 3.5 seconds ahead of Combat Flipper. I have to say, Combat Flipper is one of my favourite names in F1ABEEZ. There's not much really happening with these front three, they're just having a massive gap battle. We've got 6 laps remaining at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And as it stands, Watson 96 is going to be taking home the first place trophy. We'll have a check-up on Somatic Coast. He is still doing the same thing he was doing on lap 12. I have no clue what the hell is wrong with this game, man. Zero clue, this is so stupid. I'm baffled. Oh wait, Watson must have made another error. 11th has gained 3 tenths through there. 11th maybe starting to push. Watson is on 8% ERS, so if 11th gets a good push, he might be able to overtake him. And 34 thousandths quicker than his best time. Get our time menu up and see how everyone is doing on that. Everyone on our top 3, all on 15 lap old tyres. Codded on mediums. Those mediums are probably going to start dying out soon. Oh no! Watson's lost it. He's lost it. The guy who's been leading the entire race has fallen at the final hurdle with 5 laps to go. He spins on the exit of the penultimate corner. Those tyres are going to be red hot and we might see another spin very soon. That is not good for Watson. But 11th will be ecstatic. 11th has just went into this. 11th has just managed to get into the leader of the race. Iper gets another 3-second time penalty. It's 9 seconds for him now. He has to pull an even bigger gaffer to get past, to get the position on combat for him now. Watson has to get within 6 seconds of 11th Pharaoh to get the win. Can he do it? Well, we'll soon find out in 4 laps. Watson losing time at the moment. 11th encoded, battling it out at the moment. 11th manages to hold position, with Coded getting another 3-second time penalty. It's 18 seconds for him now. The gap is just increasing. Oh no, Watson's managed to gain quite a bit of time. He's got to get within 6 seconds. The gap is currently 7.8, 7.7, 7.5. Watson is pushing. He's only got 13% ERS, so there's not much he can do. He's just got to hope Coded and 11th continue to battle. Though Coded is going to start dropping off. This whole race was just played into 11th Pharaoh's hands. 7.3 seconds now for Watson. He's got to get within 6. Get within 6. He's got to speed up to where he catches, but he can't push too much because he doesn't want to risk spinning again. He's now 6.9. He's decreasing the gap massively. Coded is going to hopefully try and overtake 11th here. I mean, I don't really know who I want to win. I'm not going to pick favourites. This is just getting intense. Coded isn't going to be able to catch up. He's only got 10% ERS. 11th on 24 now. We've had another spin and it's Coded. That is not what Watson would have wanted to see. He's got 6.3 now. He's got 2 laps left to gain 2 tenths. 3 tenths. This is scarily close and I don't like it. Watson's got to hope he gets past Coded very, very quickly. And Coded doesn't hold him up too much. Coded could decide the race winner here. Eleventh has got 3 tenths in the buffer at the moment. With Watson gonna get DRS off Coded here, but he's only got 5% ERS. 11th is gonna be draining at the moment, I think. Yeah, he's... Oh no, he's not draining. Keeping ERS usage at the minimum. This whole thing is way too intense for my liking, and I'm not even racing. Gap's now 5 tenths for Coded and Watson. And 6.1 seconds. 6.0. 6.1, oh no. Coded lets Watson past. Oh no, but Watson's lost 7 tenths from that. I think he might have slowed down. He's given Watson clean air. He's letting them to decide. He's not going to get in the way of their championship. He's back, so he's letting them fight it out. They're on a scrap. It's going to come down to the final lap of this race as well. Oh my god. Watson's got to catch 4 tenths on 11th Pharaoh. Watson's on 3% ERS and 11th and 32. 11th can use as much ERS as he wants. Watson has got to push now. Four tenths in the buffer now for 11th Pharaoh. Coming down to the wire here, we've got 3 sectors, a minute 16 to go. So we find the winner of the sprint race. 7 points in the buffer for first and second. 6.4 is now the gap. Watson has got to do this perfectly. He's got to nail every single corner. And it isn't looking good at the moment. He's losing time. He's gained 2 tenths. He's lost a tenth. He's lost another tenth. Can Watson do it? He's running out of corners. He's got second. He's in the second sector. Cottage spun. Hyper's up into third. Watson's got 4 tenths and he's got a sector and a bit to do it. 6.2 is now the gap. 6.3, he's got to nail this chicane. The chicane might be the last chance he has. 6.0. 6.1. Oh no, this isn't looking good. He's got 2 tenths, he's got a gain on these final few corners. 11th Pharaoh's going to come across the line to win. But Watson's got 2 corners. Oh god, no, it's too close. 11th crosses the line in first, and it's going to stay first. Watson cannot gain the time. 2 tenths off. He made a mistake. He lost the time. He's lost positions. 2 tenths in the buffer. 11th Pharaoh is your winner today. Watson in second. Combat Flipper in third. Hyper Igniter in fourth. Codic Ghost in fifth. AKA Kev in sixth. Coffee Machines AI in 7th, and, well, God knows what Somatic Coast AI is doing. That was too close for comfort. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've just knocked everything over. That's not very good. Well, I think we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait 2 minutes for... Oh, taking the piss. Alright, we don't have to wait. Somatic Coast AI finally starts driving. Oh, okay. Well, that was very, very close. Too close, some may say. But, to those 2 people that are watching, those 2 absolute troopers who have managed to put up with me and watch this race, thank you for watching. For watching this on YouTube, Twitch, or whatever. Lots of good moments in this race. Make sure you we'll go through this first. First, so our results for the actual race. Results for the race: 11th Ferret first, Watson second, Combat third, Hyper fourth, Codid fifth, AKA sixth, Coffee 7th, JDG, Somatic, Kappa, or DNF. And our results for the weekend: 11th Pharaoh in first, Watson second, Combat third, Codid fourth, 5th Hyper, 6th Coffee, 7th AKA, 8th Kappa, 9th Somatic, 10th J, and 11th DG Rocker. Yeah, once again, thank you for watching if you are. Lots of good moments in the race. Make sure, I think we have a stream tomorrow for tier 3. If there is, make sure you go and have a look at that. Friday, 7 PM, British Standard Time, British Summer Time, whatever it is, one of the 2. On Saturday we've got tier H at 5, and Tier 2 at 7. And on Sunday, Tier 1 to round off the weekend at Imola. Our second sprint race weekend, actually. I hope you all have a good evening and are enjoying your summer. Not long left of it. Good job. GCSEs obviously came out today. If you've got those, I hope you got what you wanted. I wish you all the best of luck for the future. Have a good evening. Alright, bye.